Aroma Point. Satyam, Nityam, Nichayam. Listen up. What do you think about this?
Well, okay, I've gone through this now, but how did this cause damages?
I'll tell you the damages caused. One, serpent. So, serpent is cursed to crawl on his belly, and there is a constant enmity between humans and serpent. Second, woman. Woman is cursed to have increased pain during childbirth, and her desire is only about her husband, and her husband will rule over her. Now, the third is man. Man will actually toil the ground, but from that will come forth only thorns and thistles, and out of his sweat he will eat his bread, and eventually he will return back to dust, which is mortality. Which leads us to a very important understanding. We have to be very careful with the content that we are engaging in. See, Eve's engagement in that snake conversation led to this kind of trouble. Back then, Eve's only challenge was that snake in the garden. Today, for us, the content that we have to deal with, we have access to almost a lot of digital platforms, and we know the junk and the mess that's thrown at us. So we need to be careful. Else, what happened to Eve, we are not going to escape. See, now it is going to now get very convenient for us to say, stop accessing all the online content. Now, that is safe, risk free, but is it practical?
Of course not.
So, the wise way to deal with it is you should be clear and sure and convinced of what you believe. If you're not sure, like Eve, you're going to be derailed. See, if Eve was sure, how can she be convinced by a snake, man? And who told you this? It was God. Why couldn't she just trust God? Or why couldn't she just refer back, consult with God, whom she's going to meet like in some time? Every evening he was walking, talking with them, right, in the garden. So she could have waited if there was a difference, if something that she had to clarify, she could have waited, clarified with him, consulted with him before taking that big step and causing this trouble on herself as well as on the entire mankind. So the point is, we need to be sure of what we believe, and if we are sure, we can defend our belief, which even Eve should have done there. She should have defended God with his word only, God's word itself.
Boss, I think this is a bit too much. Is this the curse that people are talking, the curse of God? For such a small disobedience, such a big punishment, I think this is really unfair. That too, God cursing his own children for such a small disobedience.
Super. More very important questions you've asked. One, is eating from one tree such a big crime?
Yeah.
Two, for this and all, we should be cursed. Three, a father like God will curse his own children.
Yeah.
Let's go and see what